Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Callie, this is Callie's Collectible Reviews, and you'll have to excuse me, I have a hell of a sore throat coming on. I went out at the weekend, partied a bit too hard, ran myself into the ground, and now I'm kind of feeling the worse for wear. But today, I'm going to take a look at the Marvel Legends Retro Carded X-Men Dazzler. Not a character I'm massively familiar with, but at the same time, another part of the collection to fill out some space on my X-Men team. So awesome. Jump into the review space, and we'll take a closer look. See you in a minute. Bye. Okay, so here we go. There she is. There's the packaging that she came in. We'll take a close look at that first. Some lovely comic book style artwork down the side there. Includes power effect. Whee! Dazzler. There's the tray she sits in. Very much like the old Toy Biz style packaging you got back in the 90s with the old school figures. I love that attention to detail. The back just looks so like it. A little bio there if you want to give it a quick read. Some other figures in the collection. You get White Costume Storm, Wolverine, Iceman, Silver Samurai, and Cyclops. But that's about it for the packaging. On to the figure. Let me just put my lights on. There we go. And we'll take a quick look at the effects pieces that come with her. She gets 2 of these. They are identical. I mean, you can pretty much line them up. See, they're identical to each other. Both done in the same colour plastic, so we'll focus on just the one. But here we go, closer look. You can see it's got like a goldyish, glittery effect to it on the inside. 2 little clips for how you put it on the figure. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Not much more I can say about it. It's a cool little effect. Kind of shows her powers off. So yeah, I kind of like it. Now on to the figure herself. Oh, excuse me. But here we go. And first of all, the head sculpt is amazing. The different shades and tones and colours they've got in the hair. It looks better in person than it does on camera. But I mean, focus. As you can see there's just lots of different tones to the hair. She's wearing like a little leather jacket. We'll get into where this comes from in a little bit. There's her logo on her chest. There's a little X-Men belt. This piece is a reuse. I mean, I'll be straight up honest with you, practically the whole figure is a reuse, but it works well enough for what it's achieving. Got the blue gloves there, fingerless gloves. Solid blue bodysuit with red strap around there, much like the bandana up here. And I do like how this is kind of a softer piece and it's kind of blowing in the wind. I do like that effect. And then you've got that same little star logo down here. So there you go. There's the back. That's about it. That's not much more I can say about it, really. Articulation, by this point, if you collect Marvel Legends, you pretty much know what you're getting with this standard female body type. Head's on a ball joint, can look left and right. Can look, it's on a ball joint and a hinge at the base of the neck. I mean, you can see right up in there's a ball joint and a hinge. So using those two together, you can get her to look all the way down and, whoa, neck breakingly far up. I mean, that's a little bit. I mean, when I first got this, I thought, oh, is the head not pushed down all the way? But that's on as far as it's going to go. But you do get a little bit of tilt as well, so that's cool. Arms can do a full 360. can go in and out on that hinge. You've got a single joint at the elbow, but you also get a swivel there. And the wrists, this piece of the glove is actually a separate piece from the hand, but you can see you've got a hinge joint there, so you can do all that. There you go. Upper diaphragm ball joint, so you got that much tilt that way, that much tilt this way. Pretty decent back, pretty decent forward, and of course rotation. Legs can go, let's push that back down. Legs can go only that far out to the side. I mean, from neutral leg pose there, it can only go that far out to the side. I mean, that's, seems like it actually goes further inwards than it does outwards, but yeah, you only get that outwards. Going forward, you get that far. Going back, back and out to the side, I guess, because just of the way, due to the way the butt cheek here has been sculpted, there's no better way to put it, just the way her ass has been sculpted, it leaves a big gap there. So when you go forward, but when you go back, it stops it from going back. That's the issue. Thigh rotation, double jointed knees, and forward facing pin for ankle. So you get up and down and you get your ankle tilt there. So there you go. Right. I will quickly get her sorted out with her accessories, get her in a pose, and then we'll do some comparisons with some other Marvel Legends figures. I'll be right back. Okay, so for comparison, here's Dazzler with the rest of my X-Men Marvel Legends that I have currently. I am building them up slowly over time, including some villains, which I will show off in just a moment. But the thing I really want to point out here is that this Dazzler is pretty much a recolor / slight retool of this Rogue. As you can already probably see, if I get both of them closer to the camera, you can see that the jackets are the same, just different colours. The chest is different, the chest piece, the boobs are smaller on Dazzler. Let's just put it straight as that. But I think the torso is the same. I think. I'm not 100% on that. The belt is the same. The glove pieces are the same. And I think, I'm not sure if the lower legs are the same. I can't quite tell. And I think the feet are the same because the wrinkles in the shoes look the same. So there's a lot of reuse from this Rogue for this Dazzler. But at the same time, that doesn't really bother me, in all honesty. I mean, let me just put you down so you won't fall over. There we go. All right, I'll do another quick comparison with a couple of other Marvel Legends so you can get a better sense of scale. And for one last quick comparison, here she is with a couple of other female Marvel Legends that I have in my collection with Lady Deadpool and Lady Deathstrike. It's Lady's name. And yes, I will be reviewing Deathstrike next. I'm going to jump out and give you my final thoughts on the figure. Okay then, so that was my review of the Marvel Legends 80th Anniversary X-Men Retro Carded Wave Dazzler. Like I said in the review, very, very good figure, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of the character. I purely bought it because it was on sale. It fills out another slot in the X-Men team, which I'm slowly starting to build up. So, for the price, I mean, I paid £6.66 in the Entertainer for this. So if you see it around, pick it up. It's worth it. Like I said, a lot of reuse between this and the Rogue figure and possibly a couple of other the female figures, but for the effect pieces, the paint, for what you get for the figure, I think it's a brilliant addition to the collection. So highly recommend it. Probably could have done with some alternate hands, maybe an alternate head. Other than that, I think it's a good figure. Highly recommend it. I'd say 6 out of 10, maybe 7 at a push. But anyway, I'm going to go get some rest now. As you can tell, my throat is not doing me so well. But I shall catch you in the next review. Mwah. Love you all. Bye bye.